Hey everyone, so I decided to tell my point of view and how it went for me for 30 Seconds to Mars in West Palm Beach, August 8th, 2014. I did it VIP with Adventures in Wonderland. I went for the brought the meet and greet and for a side stage. So this is how it went for me. It could go different by venues, so I'm just sharing my experience. So A.I.W, I think that's how you say it, they send you an email a day or 2 days before the concert telling you at what time and what location. You have to bring in your paper of your receipt with the order number and your ID. Mine was they said to be there by 2:45. There was a line, of course, for the VIPers. And then from there, they take you to a place until until everyone's there. There's like a table that they give you your bag, your poster, and what size shirt you need. And then you get it. You get all your good stuff. And then you wait with like everyone. I went by myself, so YOLO. It's an early birthday present for me. So you wait a while until Adventures in Wonderland security says it's okay to go like to the venue because you get like early entry. And then so you go inside and then they guide you somewhere that the VIPers could be while waiting for Mars, so we could do our meet and greet and all that good stuff. So I managed to be like almost in the front row because no one wanted to like sit on the floor, and I'm like, well, I'll sit on the floor, I don't care. So I sat on the floor. I was like right in front. There was Jared, Tomo, and Shannon. And then there was like giving you rules of what not to do and what to do. I like the funny ones, like don't touch Shannon's butt. Like it's, don't touch the bullet. Or Jared's or whatever. You could only have like, sorry, my hair is starting to poke. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the rules. They're just basically telling you that they can't sign the shirt that they give you, and I guess any other shirts, because they don't want no one to complain. They could sign like one other object. I don't know what kind of object, because they seem like kind of strict, the rules. I'm like, it's my shirt, like why would I care? But whatever, it's all of them. They said because the signature is gonna be stained, and then people are gonna complain about the signatures vanishing or something. I don't know. I guess people do complain about stupid stuff. No offense. So then they say the rules, and then Jared comes in, and Jared was like, he was walking in, he's like, hey, and then everyone's like, woo, and then he's like, did everyone see my Instagram picture? And it was him going like this. He's like, you're gonna see it. It's like him going like this, and he had like a shirt. He looked like he was in a yacht, and he's like, Shannon, did you see it? And then he was showing it to Shannon, and Shannon was just like looking at it and smiled, and then he showed it to us, and then he's like, oh, let me just remake it for you guys. So then he did it, and it was really funny. Tomo was wearing his shades, and he was like right in the middle between Jared and Shannon, and I can't really remember all the questions. At first, no one were gonna ask questions. I guess they expected everybody, so then I guess everyone just decided to raise their hands but I guess they didn't know the questions everyone was asking. Oh, which one of Europe was better? And then of course Jared didn't want to say that, and he said, oh, when Shannon came back. And then again another person asked the same thing, like which part of Europe did you like best? And then he told Tomo to answer for him, and Tomo basically said, well, we can't just say which is better, because then there's gonna be a fight who we like better, and that's not cool. And then there's Jared asked, have you heard it from the radio? And people said yes. And then he said, if you haven't heard us from the radio, and then Tomo was like, what you mean? And then he's like, well, there's Spotify and Pandora. And then I was like, iHeartRadio, because iHeartRadio, it's cool, iHeartRadio. And yeah, Jared was such a tease because he was with the whole half shirt thing and not really sitting down, because Shannon and Tomo were sitting down, but Jared was the rebel. He had wearing his white pants, his famous white pants, and he had his leg on top of the chair, and he just kept grabbing his thigh. I'm not saying his dick, his thigh, I don't know if you're on YouTube, you could say dick. Oops. And oh well, I'll find out. And of course I wasn't looking. I was like looking at his eyes. Well, if I could find his eyes. I don't know. It looked like brown, and then how is it blue? I don't know. His eyes changed color, I guess. Camouflage. I'm like talking really fast. I'm so sorry. And Shannon was basically observing everyone, and Tomo and Jared was basically going back and forth, but Jared was like the one mostly talking, which was cool. Oh, he said it was really cool to see everyone sporting the merch. What else did he say? For the Q&A, I mean. Oh, and he showed his phone cover. I don't know if it was his phone or his iPod, or maybe he was using Tomo's, because I see in other pictures he has another cover. I guess it's like the solar cover. But yeah, he was showing off like this cool Mars, the trad with the sky. It was really cool because I like it, because I had like sky leggings that day. So I was like, I want it now. It was really cool. And then he showed like the front, and I'm like, ooh, he's showing the front. We could see his stuff, but I guess he had it like in lock screen, so you only saw all the little clouds and the trad stuff going on. Then after that, it was time to make the line to do the signings. Okay, I got my poster and la la la, and then I had it ready, and then there was Shannon, Tomo, and Jared. And then I go, Shannon, I give him my poster. Everything was really fast, basically. So I gave Shannon, I was gonna go to the next, but then Shannon is like, hold my poster for a bit, and I looked at him like, yo, like, well, I didn't say yo, but I was like just looking at him like, what happened? And then we looked eye to eye. I swear to you, if you like look at them eye to eye, you are gonna get pregnant. I don't know, mentally pregnant, but you're just ovaries is going like poof. And I'm not the dramatic kind. Well, I'm the dramatic telling stories, but I mean in the thoughts. Anyway, so yeah, and then there was Tomo, and I really wanted to tell Tomo that the cooking with Tomo 3 was awesome, and he looked like he really wanted to talk about it, but we couldn't, because I didn't want people, like, you know, people, we gotta go in the line, and I felt like rude, and Tomo wanted to talk about it, and I wanted to talk about it too, but we couldn't. Tomo, next time. And then there was Jared, and I don't know what happened, because Jared was like standing, and I don't know, I guess he was shaking a person's hand or something, and then he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he signed, and I said thank you, and that was that. And then we were pictures. Yeah, it was pictures. And then we got online for pictures. Then there's Tomo, Shannon, and Jared, and they make a space right in between. So you could decide if you want to be next to Tomo or Jared, I mean Shannon. I'm talking about Jared so much. Shannon or Shannon with Jared. So there's a space between. So I walk past Tomo telling him I'm sorry, and he's like, it's okay. So sweet. And then so I go beside Jared and Shannon, and then they're like, hey, and then I put like my arms around them like that. I don't know, like everyone's like, why didn't you hug one of them? I was like, I don't know. I wanted to be fair and be like my homies, you know, my homies. And everyone asked me how they smell, and I didn't smell like no cologne, and Shannon didn't smell like cigarettes, which was cool. Like they just smell like fresh, you know, like fresh, like good, like soap and stuff. I don't know. And so Shannon gave me like a compliment. To this day I believe it's Shannon. I don't know if maybe it was Jared, but I thought I heard it in my Shannon's ear, you know, where I was standing next to. And he's like, I like the Glimp necklace, and I wanted to be like a smartass and be like, well, obviously, man, like 30 seconds to Mars. But I just said like this, like thank you. And then of course a flashy guy like took a picture when I was like in my weird smiling thing. Well, the picture turned out good anyway. And then I was out my way. And then once the pictures finished, Jared was like, thank you everyone, and he did like a little dance, and then Shannon did like some high five, like whatever this is called, like side fives or something, which was cute. And then Tomo was just like, yo, bye bitches. Well, he didn't say bye bitches, but he was like bye. And that was cool. Okay, there's like a time. Okay, and then after that, everyone has like early access. So if you're in the pit, you get to have the pit access early before everyone starts coming in. I bought merch. I bought lawn for the other concerts, and I bought side stage so I could be like close to Mars. It's my first ever concert, like ever with Mars. So it's like I gotta do this thing right. So, and I'm horrible with the pit. Like I would die, like in the sweat and the heat and like a suffocation. I can't do it. Side stage was pretty cool. So I did lawn. I met people. It was really awesome. Like if you're going by yourself and you're worried by going yourself, like look, it's me. I went. I survived. It was amazing. They give you the side stage people give you a time and location where to meet. If I was you, I'll be there 10 minutes before because you never know, the time changes. I was there 10 minutes early to go to side stage. I went there. Everyone's waiting for everyone to get to like all the side stage people to be out there. They took us like through. I was just looking ahead, like I'm not gonna pay attention to what else is going around, like, cause I don't know, I'm weird like that. I'm just gonna be focused on where I gotta go. I don't want to get lost and distracted, so just looking forward. So I see like a body's like walking my way. It's just a white shirt, like a white shirt, like body walking my way, and I'm just like, okay, maybe it's one of those tech people, and I'm not gonna look that way. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I don't look, and and then. And then they're standing like really close to me, next to me, and I'm like, yo, like don't they have, like in my mind though, like don't they have somewhere to go? What's going on? I hear screams, and that's when I turned my head, and it was Shannon, just like, you know, right next to me. And of course after the screams, everyone starts like walking, and then there was Jared, and he's like, oh hey guys, and then Shannon too, and then just went, and then A.I.W told us to stop so they could go first, and all their people like Shayla and Steve and this other guy. And yeah, and then after that we went to our side stage. I was in Tomo's side, and then there was Jared in the middle, and then Shannon on the other side. And then the concert went. It was amazing. I love it. I love side stage. People, it's like, oh, I don't like side stage because you can't see the full face. And I was like, yeah, that's true. But then you see the backstage access. I mean, like, you see, I'm like, I saw, even though Shannon was like all the way across from me, I still saw him. I saw you. And Jared too. And when he was talking and all that stuff, it was cool, you know? It's like, I see you. Like, I see you and you see me. And we're all good. So yeah, I recommend, if you have the money, if you could find the money, if you could save the money, I would get side stage or pit, or just do VIP just for the first time, because it's really awesome. If you really like the band, you should get VIP. I'm not saying all bands you should get VIP, just the bands you really care about. Also, I wanted to promote about Vyrt, B-Y-R-T, Vyrt.com. Go there, you'll see me as a regular on Vyrt. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. Deuces.